I'll take that question. That's my background is physics. Basically, the existence of the God's particle provides an explanation for the arising of mass, meaning that physicists believe that there's this Higgs field, and when a particle interacts with this field, mass is produced. Now, and if a particle does not interact with this field, then mass is not produced. So basically, the existence of the God's particle suggests there's evidence to believe that there's this existence of this Higgs field. Now, whether or not the Higgs field exists does not really impact our spiritual practice, because scientific discoveries are made each day, they are reinforced each day. The old ones have been abandoned and new ones have developed. The basis of Buddhist practice is to live at peace with yourself and your surroundings. So whether or not new discoveries are made, it doesn't really impact you, because so long as you are at peace with yourself and with the surroundings, all these discoveries only lead to new scientific explanation, but the spiritual practice is still grounded on yourself. Yeah. Right, the basis of Buddhist practice is really centered on three factors: the morality, the concentration, and wisdom. At the center of each practice, meditation plays a key role. Now, this is because meditation helps to stabilize our minds. Whether you're at home, at work, at the community, your mind is always stable and aware of what is happening around you. Now, a lot of accidents have happened because we are not aware of what is happening around us. So the Buddhist teaching really teach us to be aware of our feelings, like anger is arising, jealousy is arising, and we try to make sure these negative feelings do not result in unwholesome actions that will harm ourselves and others. Of course, Buddhist practice also encourage the generation of loving kindness, compassion to other people that are less fortunate than ourselves. Now, this is the morality factor. So combined with morality, concentration, and wisdom, we try to lead a meaningful life for ourselves and for others. Basically, in Buddhism, we do not suppress suffering or try to get rid of suffering. Basically, the practice is that suffering is there, but no sufferer is found. Now, in Buddhist context, we label suffering in birth, death, sickness, and aging. We cannot stop these processes from happening. We cannot prevent ourselves from getting old or getting sick. But we can stay in a meditative posture, be aware of our body and feelings, that we are not overwhelmed by negative energies arising in us when we are sick or when we are aging. Now, this helps us to keep a very stable mind of whatever negative happenings is developing around us. So the essence of Buddhist practice is not to give an elaborate definition of what is suffering and what is not, but to recognize that suffering is there, but we need not to suffer because of all these